Hello to my fellow history lovers and people with curious minds, the kind of people that when they say, I didn't know that, say it with enthusiasm, that they learned something new, not so much regret that they didn't know, but excitement that it's a good day because they learned something new. We're going to start a new 6-day series about famous battles. The questions are coming from the Professor Noggin series, and the 6 battles are a great way to get a little bit of a sense of the American Revolution because each is a different turning point in time. And just knowing these 6 battles will actually get you a pretty good basic grounding in the American Revolution. And ironically, number 1, first question, is my own area, which is who won the Battle of Saratoga, the British or the Patriots? Now, if you happen to have read Cap Westguard Rebel Spy or Cap Westguard The Great Escape or the Cap Westguard Second Battle of Saratoga, which is going to be coming out before too long, you would know the answer, but you might know the answer anyway. And the answer is the Patriots. And why is that such a turning point? So if in the back of your mind, you know, the Americans won at Saratoga and it was a big deal. In fact, if you were a time traveler, a villain who wants the British to win the American Revolution, you would zoom right to the Battle of Saratoga and make sure the Americans don't win it, which is the plot of this particular, the 3 books in the Saratoga series. So why was it so crucial? Winning the Battle of Saratoga meant that the French agreed to come in on our side. Before that, they were hesitant because you basically don't want to back a loser, and they didn't think we'd win. But when Burgoyne surrenders thousands of his troops to the Americans, suddenly we look like we have the potential to win this. And without, frankly, the French money, ships, and troops, we probably wouldn't have won Yorktown. So it was crucial. In addition, the loss, the sort of humiliation to the British, who remember thought the rebels wouldn't be much of a problem to begin with, and then to lose thousands of soldiers at Saratoga under Burgoyne, who was a respected general, was crushing to the morale, which of course was good for us. And the inverse is true, of course. It raised the American morale enormously when word got out that we had won the Battle of Saratoga. So just really quick, I was going to share 2 books that I think are great if you're just looking for more nonfiction about the Battle of Saratoga. Don Traioni, if you've seen my other videos, you know I rave about his books. The artwork there, he tells the history, but the artwork is amazing. So he actually has people dress up. And he has all sorts of period-appropriate costume. I don't think they even call them costumes, clothing and weapons. This is an Oneida. I can show that. And they were on the Patriot side, actually. They helped General Gates. And again, that is Don Traiani, Campaign to Saratoga. Amazing book. Would make a great gift for somebody that you know loves the American Revolution. And actually, this one, you'll also see in a lot of Post-it notes because it was a great research book. And that is Saratoga, Turning Point of the American Revolution by Richard Ketchum. All right, well, that was number 1. So first battle we talked about just briefly, Saratoga, huge turning point because the French come in on our side and we desperately need their help. Thank you for listening to me. I will see you tomorrow with number 2.